Welcome to another episode of the investigation of Tom Nook. I'm Rob, aka Star Shadow, a member of the Federal Crimes and Gaming Division, a new fictional division of the U.S. federal government that I just made up because the coronavirus is making me do stupid things. I'm here with Special Agent Star, Wave Star. Okay, you won't. She's the undercover agent infiltrating Tom Nook's criminal enterprise. So, this is our first daytime investigation, actually, so it could be really interesting. Uh-oh, Tom Nook has an announcement for us. What is it, man? Okay, announcement or not, man. Here we go. Hello everyone, this is Tom Nook. It's 1:34 this happy Sunday, March 22nd. Just in case you're wondering what the date was. Now for today's news. As of this very day, a brilliant fellow by the name of Blathers will be joining us on Freedom Island. Blathers has a keen interest in biology, past and present. And he's here to study Freedom Island. I sincerely hope everyone lends their cooperation. Investigator resident, Inquisitor resident should stop by his tent for details. That's all from me. Time for you all to get out and enjoy your day. Yes, yes. As you can see, we have a wonderful tree in front of us. But there's our special agent. Now, we do not have a fishing rod because it broke last night. So I think the first matter of business may be to make another one. One of the Raccoon brothers is out. What are you doing, sir? Oh, Special Agent Star, it's good to see you. How are you enjoying island life? Have you spent much time exploring the beach? Timmy and Resident Services will buy any of the shells that wash up there, so you should collect some. There are also some clams that are buried in the sand. To find them, watch the beach very closely and dig them up with a shovel when you see water spouting up. Yes, there's some good clamming to be done. Unfortunately, you won't let me make a shovel yet. As you can see, the Nooks like to tease. They're always telling me about stuff I can't do yet. Once again, money falling out of the trees. It's weird. Alright, let's go make a fishing pole. Alright, you crafty bastard. What do you have for me today? Special Agent, hello, hello. What would you like to talk to me about? I'm all ears. Well, apparently, still won't tell me how to build a shovel. Glad to see you're taking the initiative to explore and learn about our new island home. But do please feel free to ask for help when you need it. That's what we're here for. Well, how about you let me build a shovel so I can dig stuff up? Wonderful. Alright, so last night we brought in, or Tom Nook called in, museum curator, Blathers. I think that's just a front myself. So let's go and talk to this Blathers. I gave him some prime real estate near the beach. Okay, Blathers, what's your secret? Who? Pleasure to meet you. My name is Blathers. Or Blathers. I'm not sure which. So I'll say it both ways. I'm exceedingly interested in the ecosystem of this island. Thus I have come to conduct research, if you will. Could it be that you are Star, The personage who chose this location for this tent. Correct. A splendid job indeed. Thanks to you, I was able to alight on this island with nary a ruffle feather. Now, regarding the aforementioned research. Gap. Truth be told, I am determined to open a museum, and henceforth, dwell on this island amongst you. So he's looking for research subjects. I see. So, should you discover a new type of insect or fish, do be so kind as to bring it here. I plan to exhibit these creatures, as well as those you gave Tom Nook, in the museum upon its completion. Exhibit, sure, after you perform nefarious experiments. Though I confess there is one smallish problem regarding said museum. That is, I lack the number of exhibits needed to secure permission to open a museum proper. Empty display cases will not do, I'm told. Display cases with something to display. That is another matter. Which is where you come in. What? Allow me to explain. You see, it's not only insects and fish I plan to display in my esteemed institution, but fossils too. Who? As it happens, there sits a substantial stretch of land beyond the river. I would bet my pin feathers this primitive plot is flush with the fossils I require. That is not what I say, Blathers. But the river, you say. I can't just hop over it, you say. No. I'm wondering how I can dig up fossils if I don't have a shovel. Also, how do you know there may be fossils here? Did you plant them yourself for me to find? This is a mystery worth looking into, I think. Silly you. I have a solution as audacious as trying to populate an entirely deserted island. Is he talking about reproduction? Pardon me, Star, while I transmit the vital data to your Nook phone. He has a wooden phone. Or I guess it's probably a case. There, you see, with wood gathered from freedom, one can make a lengthy, vaulting pole. This pole can be used to propel oneself across the river. Up and over you go. Hooty hoo. I sent DIY schematics for a shovel to dig fossils from the ground as well. Which brings me to my point. Please, Star, cross the river and seek out these ancient relics. My feathers, I have lathered on far too long. But let me leave you with this. If I am to open the museum, I must acquire more items to exhibit. 15. More, to be precise. I fervently hope you will donate your precious finds to the cause. So, I see he's trying to distract me by finding these fossils when what he really wants is live specimens to perform experiments on. Now we just have to prove it. That is a butterfly. I don't think we've seen. Yeah, nope. This is harder than it looks. Missed. This butterfly is fast. Got it. First try. Yes, I got a yellow butterfly. Shouldn't all butterflies be yellow? This is terrible. Now, as you may recall, one of the first things that they gave us schematics to is an axe. You have to wonder why. Is Tom Nook secretly hoping I murder? Maybe not. So this is the loop that they're worried about. Tom Nook is busy distracting me with stupid stuff while I don't know what he's doing. How can I investigate if I'm continually doing fetch quests? I swear to God, they both give me the finger as I leave. We're getting there with our Nook miles now. Before he completely changes the rules on us. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Why do these wasps go straight for the eye? Alright, build medicine. Almost forgot that we need more weeds, but... or more weed. Stop giving me the finger. I think I can't see it, but I can. Let's try out our shovel. No. There we go. Buried treasure. Look, I dug up 1,000 bells. Very nice. Can I put something in there? Interesting. Like there will be a tree there. I saw this white butterfly. Let's catch it. Yes, I caught a common butterfly. They often flutter by. For being a common butterfly, it sure was hard to find. Alright, we have to go talk to Blathers and give him our stuff. Alright, we brought some stuff for your experiments, Blathers. He says he is here to help. But I doubt it. What would I like to donate? How about this yellow butterfly? Eek, a yellow butterfly. The horror, the repugnance. Good heavens, I must maintain my composure. I beg your pardon. Bugs, I do detest them. So why do you want them if they scare you so much, Blathers? Still, there's much I can tell you about the insect you apprehended. I arrested this insect, apparently. If you insist, that is. Ah, I see. In that case, allow me to enlighten you. The yellow butterfly is named for its yellow wings. Need I say more? If I must, then allow me to note that the female yellow butterfly can lay up to 600 eggs at one time. Bleh. And the creepy crawly caterpillars just love to jump on clover plants. A recipe for disaster, I say. Just imagine reaching for a four-leaf clover only to touch a larva instead. Yuck. The worst of luck. Any hoots? My sincerest thanks for your donation. And though bugs are the bane of my existence, rest assured, the wretched thing will get the best of care here. By the by, I wonder if you have anything else that could be donated in. If so, might I take it from you? Seeing how much you love bugs, maybe you'll like this. The common butterfly. Let's learn a little bit more. He seems to know a lot about these bugs that he doesn't like. The common butterfly would have you believe it is but a beautiful friend, flitting prettily about the flowers. Bah, I say, they may seem innocent things with their pretty white wings, but they hide a dark side. Much like you, Blathers, I'm sure. The common butterfly caterpillar is called a cabbage worm, you see. And it's a most voracious pest. The ravenous beast chew through cabbage, broccoli, kale, and the like with a devastating gusto. So it eats all the stuff that people hate. Cabbage, broccoli, kale, all terrible things. And my feathers, their green coloring is truly gross. A horrific hue, I say. Okay, I also have some fossils. What do you have to say to this? Who? Indeed, there can be no doubt. This is a fossil. Incredible, wonderful, remarkable. My intuition was impeccable. There are fossils on this island. Obviously, you put them there, or Tom Nook did. I'm not sure who. Get it? Who? But I digress. Back to the matter at Wing. I must assess your fabulous find. Let me see here. Indeed. Who? Of course, it can be but one thing. Some amber. But you may remember from Jurassic Park. So this is your game. Going to create a Jurassic Park. Is that it? Is that it, Blathers? Have I figured you out? My feathers, what a fabulous fossil. This amber would be a sizable step forward towards opening the museum. I wonder, would you perhaps consider donating this ancient relic to the cause? Fine. Hoot, how wonderful. I'll add this to our collection with the utmost haste. Never thought I'd lay my eyes upon such a well-preserved amber. Considering what amber is, I'd say it's pretty likely you'd find such a well-preserved piece of it. Dear me, might I give you a short presentation on the topic? I am quite knowledgeable, you know. Sure. Wonderful. 'Tis fascinating stuff, I assure you. Now where to begin? Amber is formed from the sap of ancient trees that hardened over time. Because of its beauty, it has often been traded and used as jewelry throughout history. However, individual specimens may contain ancient plants or insects trapped inside of them. These are valuable resources for learning about ancient eras, such as when the dinosaurs roamed. And this is why they are sometimes displayed in certain exceptional museums. As I said, I'm onto your game, Blathers. I know what you want. Like mine. And there you have it. Fascinating stuff, no? Bravo and thank you. Once the museum is complete, it shall be displayed with the utmost dignity. Yes, now then. This also applies to the fossil you brought this time, but only a specialist such as myself can appraise a newly discovered fossil to determine its proper designation. From now on, do please bring me any fossil of unknown origins you find. Whether or not you choose to donate is up to you. Either way, I shall gladly assess it. With this, we need 12 donations to open the museum. Needless to say, I'm eager to accept your continued contributions. Who? I've got one more, Blathers. Who? This is most assuredly a diplopelvis. A pelvis, you say? You never thought you laid eyes upon such a well-preserved diplopelvis. That is creepy. What do you got to say about this pelvis? Good old Diplodocus. What would we do without you? This stout fellow embodied all the best in dinosaurs. Those sturdy legs, that magnificent tail, and above all, that extraordinary neck. Did you know that its center of gravity was such that standing up on its hind legs was probably easy? What's more, paired with its long neck, this ability greatly increased its reach for eating plants. Best of all, the platypus probably grew its entire life, having no adult size. With that, we were all so gifted. That's what I have to say about that. Not only were their necks long, but their tails were as well. They were definitely one of the longer dinosaurs that we know of. I don't think it's the longest anymore, but definitely quite a long one. I only hope we can find what reminds of this fossil and display it in its fully assembled form. Many thanks to you, and best of luck. Alright. What I'd like would be to get that backpack so I can actually put more stuff in my inventory. There we go. Got him. Yes, I caught a squid, do they? Not actually bloop. Interesting. Yes, definitely seems as if Tom Nook had more to do with stuff than previously thought. It's like he's the god of this island. Yes, I caught a dab. Not bad. Maybe it was a bad idea putting the museum all the way over here. So let's assess the fossil first. We have two of them. More than one I see. Let's take a closer look. Ooh, these are rare fossils, each and every one, and have not yet appeared in our collection. I say, you have quite the knack for finding valuable fossils. I'm terribly jealous. I only hope I can convince you to donate these and help expand our little museum. In the meantime, I shall return them to you. But do think on what I said. First up. Oh ho ho ho, could it be? It is. A stegotorso. Let's see what you know about stegosauruses. Stegosauri. I can't talk about stegosaurus without talking about the distinctive diamond-shaped plates on its back. These plates, while made of bone, were not actually connected to the animal skeleton. They simply grew out from the skin, remarkably enough, and were up to 2 feet tall and similarly wide. It's not clear exactly how the plates were arranged or what they were for. Yet more mysteries of the ancients. Alright. Very interesting. Stegosaurus also apparently had some spikes on his tail. Oh ho ho, could it be? It is. It's the big dog, or a trilobite. I never thought I'd lay eyes upon such a well-preserved trilobites. Well, too bad that this is very common for fossils. Alright, so what do you have to say about trilobites? Trilobites were ancient and extinct before the dinosaurs ever appeared. It boggles the mind. They were also one of the most successful classes of animal ever, existing for over 300 million years. Some 50,000 species have been identified in sizes ranging from 3 millimeters to over 2 feet. Alas, that is the very limit of my enthusiasm for them, though. They look rather too much like bugs. I'll give you the dab first. Yes. Alright, do you have some interesting facts about our dab? Let's hear them. The dab is a flatfish that bears some resemblance to the olive flounder, though their mouths are different. Personally, I am morbidly fascinated by each fish's eye placements. The dab's eyes are both on its right side, while the olive flounders are on the left. These fish spend lots of time laying on their sides in the sand, so the odd eye placement makes some sense. But it's, how can I put this? Creepy. Viscerally disturbing. Profoundly upsetting to fans of symmetry. I understand you in this matter, Blathers. They are a little creepy. Okay, what do you have to say about the squid? The humble squid. Alright, what are they? Well, first off, squids are members of the mollusk family, just like the octopus. Many mollusks, like snails and clams, have shells, but the squid's body is almost completely soft. The exception is a long, narrow bit of hard material going through its main body, the last remnant of its shell. Of course, having your shell inside is not a best practice. Perhaps they lost the owner's manual. Ha ha ha, Blathers, you're hilarious. One thing would have been if I could catch that spider that kept attacking me last night. What's this? It's a bird. Gulliver. No, you walk the plank, Ahab. Think you're so smart. Let's hit him with the shovel. Wake him up. Oops. But go. Who's at the help? Just give me 5 more minutes. Okay, apparently he wants to stay asleep. Ooh, a message in a bottle. Oops, I missed. To someone on an island out there, sometimes good ideas come from unexpected places. I came up with a new way of crafting a mirror that I hope works just as well for you. Whoever and wherever you are, we could all use some quiet reflection. Best wishes, Sally. A wooden full-length mirror. Interesting. Cat, you look awful. So pretty, where are you headed? Kind of moved here on a whim, but I'm not sure I brought enough bells with me. Like, you're here at Desert Island, you think you're not even gonna need money. Yeah, I need a plan. I heard I can get bells, selling fruits and weeds and stuff to Timmy. If I do that, maybe I'll be alright. You are also suckered into this, I see. I thought the same thing. Why would you need bells, or a phone, or any of that stuff on a deserted island? Tools, yes, you need to build some shelter for yourself. But currency? No. Ooh, Tank gets together a bunch of stuff. That spot you found for me is just incredible, thanks. I hope we can keep looking out for each other like this. It's good to have buddies. Well, Tank, I put you there to keep you as far away as possible from me. Oh, you got something for me? Thanks again for finding a place for my place. It's a hat. That outdoor hat is perfect for freedom. Perfect. Actually, a very nice present. Thank you. Looks kind of dumb, but... Ooh, something new. Yes, I caught a bitterling. It's mad at me, but only a little. There we go. Ooh, what do we got here? A loach. It's looking at me with reproach. There we go. Yes. caught an olive flounder. That's not the pits. Because olives and pits. The jokes are not working for me. Okay, let's see. It says there might be a clam here. And there is. I got a manila clam. Manila is my favorite flavor of clam. This manila clam could be used as fishing bait. I've got an idea for a DIY recipe. No, go in. Star is a little silly. This is why she got the assignment for this one. We've got 3 fish here. First, let's start with the bitterling. Bitterlings hide their eggs inside large bivalves, like clams, where the young can stay safe until grown. The bitterling isn't being sneaky, no. Their young help keep the bivalve healthy by eating and evading parasites. It's a wonderful bit of evolutionary deal making, don't you think? Each one's keeping the other safe. Though eating parasites does not sound like a happy childhood. Is that why the fish is so bitter? How about the loach? Loaches are a large group of bottom-feeding freshwater fish. Because there are so many species, it is difficult to generalize about them all. The one thing they all have in common is perhaps their most unappealing trait, the name loach. Repellent, isn't it? They should have just called it the cockloach and done with it. Oh, Blathers. Loach, loach. It just tastes terrible in the beak. The olive flounder. And all this time, Blathers, you didn't comment on my lovely hats. What is wrong with you, man? Did you know that the olive flounder is the same shape as other fish when it hatches? But as it grows, it gets both wider and flatter, and can reach some 3 feet long. These flatfish spend much of their lives buried under the sandy ocean floor, waiting for prey to happen by. Imagine the surprise for said prey when they strike. It would be as if your kitchen floor were to bite you. Now, if I recall, they do start off the same shape as regular fish, and then as they flatten out, their eye actually migrates. Or I guess it would be this way. And that's how they get their eyes that side. Really weird. Now, what he's doing with those fish and those insects, I don't know. Yes, a crucian carp. My skills are sharp. And here's another fish. Let's try catching it. That's not what I was trying to do. Come on, Star. Obviously, you were not chosen for your fishing skills. Here we go, something different. Yes. A yellow perch. Those yellow birds have to sit somewhere. That doesn't even make sense. Oh, we have to take our stuff to Blathers. We have 2 fish for him. First, the carp. I wonder, do you know how to tell the difference between a crucian carp and a standard issue carp? It's quite easy to tell the 2 apart. One must simply locate the barbels, or rather, the lack of them. And just what is a barbel, you ask? Well, our barbel looks a little something like a mustache. A run-of-the-mill carp will sport this unsightly facial hair, while a crucian carp is considerably better groomed. I tried to grow a mustache when I was younger. It never did fill in quite right. All for the best in the end, as mustaches go so much better with noses. Oh, as mustaches go so much better with noses than with beaks. Let's try and imagine Blathers with a mustache. The yellow perch. The yellow perch is certainly worth squawking about. I find it a sight to behold. That jagged dorsal fin. Those brilliant stripes. Those glorious colors. Truly it is quite the specimen. I would be thrilled to witness it firsthand in its natural environment. Maybe step outside. But the yellow perch's peak season is winter, I'm afraid. So very afraid of winter's biting chill. Well, considering it is springtime, I think officially now, as a matter of fact. You can go outside and see it yourself, Blathers. Unless what you're hinting at is that this island river is not its natural habitat. Mind-blowing. But that's going to be all the time for this afternoon's investigation. We spent some time helping out Blathers get research subjects for his experiments. Also some fossils that somehow showed up on the island. But nothing with Tom Nook. Tom Nook is not very suspicious today. Maybe just a little bit. But yes, so that would do it for this episode. If you're watching on YouTube, drop a like, comment, subscribe. We appreciate all that stuff. Follow us on social media at Streams by Star on Twitter. And we'll link you to our twitch.tv page in the description below. So come see us, come say hi, drop a follow. We appreciate all that. So, we hope you have a good day, and hope your investigations are proceeding well as well.